Welcome back to CentralValleyTalk.com with Mike Briggs and Athena. I know you've been to the Chris Sorensen building.
Of course.
But have you been to the M?
I haven't been to
the
M Street.
It is
But I'm going this Thursday. You know why?
It's Art Hop.
It's Art Hop, yeah. Thursday the 6th of February.
Well, today's like, it depends on when this is going to repeat itself. Yeah. But this coming up Thursday. Oh,
that was his intro music. We forgot.
This is Byron's intro. Ooh, this is called Straight Up Best Chill Out Sax. Oh, are we moving?
Yeah, Byron. That's your entry music, and he slid in there.
Oh, look how smooth Byron is. He just slid in there. So I met Byron and his wife Colleen because my mother loves Art Hop. So we went to Chris Sorensen's, saw Linda and everyone over there, and then we're looking through the program. We're like, M Street, this looks interesting. Yeah. Never heard of it. Walked in, and we ran into our friend Kia, and all of a sudden I'm in the back, and I see Byron and his wife and all these people, very, very cool art, started talking to him, and they have an amazing story.
Oh, yeah.
They're not from Fresno.
That's right.
They're from Paradise, the town that basically burned down.
The whole town, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
When was that?
It was actually February. It was November 8th.
2019.
2019, yeah, and stuff. So a little over a year ago, and we had just bought our house actually in Paradise.
Oh, you're just getting there.
2018.
4 months before the fire, and we actually were doing some remodeling, and we had that very day and stuff. We had some flooring being delivered, and so since I knew my wife was kind of small and couldn't bring the boxes in, I changed my schedule to be there. And we ended up going through being in the fire all day and stuff together, as opposed to her
so
being
you're at
there
your
by
house
herself.
And the fire's coming.
Yeah. And so we, I had gotten up early that morning because we were actually painting the night before the master bedroom where some of the flooring was going to be going in. So I was fooling around in there, and I actually woke her up banging around and stuff. So she called me and said, "Hey, I want you to come see this sky," because she had never seen a sky look like that. And I said, I said,
looks weird.
Yeah, it was very weird.
Yeah.
It was like bright red and orange and yellow and stuff. And I told her, I said, well, that's not good, man. That's a fire sky. I've seen that before, because I was trapped in the Oakland fire and saw that fire, the same kind of sights, you know.
So you've been through this before.
So I had been through it
before.
I've been through it before and stuff. And so I went around, started knocking on doors, trying to wake people up, tell them that we need to get out of there. And some people didn't want to believe it right away.
Well, they're like, who's this guy? What is he?
Yeah, because we were pretty new to the neighborhood. You can smell it. You know, but we could smell it, but we could also see the fire behind the trees outside. So we gathered up some stuff, got in our car, ended up stuck on the road for hours and watching people's houses burn down and cars burn down, things blow up.
People were burning inside of the cars. It was horrendous.
Yeah. And
you said you had to abandon your car and run.
Yeah. All of a sudden, the police came and said, okay, everybody has to run because the fire is 3 blocks behind us.
Oh, my God.
And that day it was 55-mile-an-hour wind, so we got out of the car and ran as quick as we could, and then walked as fast as we could, and we did that for about an hour and a half and stuff before they got the road cleared out enough to start letting people go again. And some nice people actually gave us a ride, you know, back
were you
to
guys like
Chico.
walking?
Yeah, we were walking.
Like
that's a long time to walk and
run.
Yeah,
so it was dark, you know, because there was no sun because of the fire, and the smoke had blocked out the sun. So it was like dark and cold.
Oh my!
You know, and
we won't put you on TV, I promise. Tell us your wife's name. She's here too.
Colleen, that's my wife.
Colleen.
Yeah, she's here too. Stuff, but so it was nice that we actually ended up going through it together as opposed to her going through it by herself, you know.
So how did you know to come like to Clovis and all that? Like, did you have family here?
We had nobody here. We had nobody here.
But you're like me. Yeah.
But the thing is what happens is that I'm an environmental inspector, And so I travel a lot, and a lot of my work is actually out here in the Fresno area.
Okay.
So
you've been out here before?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had brought her to places like Forestier's Underground Gardens,
Cool.
and we had gone to the zoo,
Yeah,
stuff
there's
like
some
that.
cool places here.
Yeah, I don't.
And it's affordable.
Yeah, and like they say, there's nothing to do here in Fresno. There's so much to do
Every
here
day.
in Fresno,
Yes.
and in the surrounding areas also. We've been finding that out
There's a
since
lot
we've
to
been
do
here.
here.
We've gone to all of the beautiful lakes like Millerton and Shaver and Hume Lake, and we've gone to Vinny Vidi Vici's for dinner, and this tower area over
You
here.
gotta
is
go
just
to Lucy's
wonderful.
now.
You should make a commercial for things.
Yeah.
There's people from here who have never been to the underground gardens.
Yeah,
in these places.
there's so many amazing places. I don't understand why the people here in Fresno don't get out and do the stuff here. Because
And Art
it's
Hop.
amazing.
Art Hop
Hop-
is so much fun.
There's two art hops
is
a month. The first
blast.
Thursday and the third Thursday. There's one up north a little more.
Yeah,
Here's a poster for the art hop, by the way.
Yeah.
So is that the M?
Yeah,
I
that's
see M Street.
Yeah, that's M Street. And that's going to be this coming Thursday.
Cool.
February 6th.
February 6th is from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. We
Okay.
sometimes hang out there a little bit longer than that and
Yeah.
stuff, but we usually have food and music. We're doing the Black History Month
Oh, cool.
thing this month as well.
Very
and
cool.
I'm
That's
also
right, February's Black History Month.
yeah, and I want you to also come through to my gallery too, because I'm debuting something that I call Art and Ambiance,
Ooh.
which is a little bit more fancy way to view art as well. And
Art and ambiance. You guys, I noticed, had he had the hookup. He had wine and cheese and salami.
We treat you right.
You
If
guys
you come
had
to
the
the M
best.
Street, we treat you right and stuff, because we like to make sure that everybody is shown some appreciation for coming to
Yes.
see what we do.
Did you do
You
art
guys are amazing.
before the fire?
Yeah, actually, I'm in a gallery in Alameda also, the Alameda
Okay.
Art Association Gallery.
Okay,
and
you
I've
have
been
some
in
of your
there
work
for
there?
some years, and I've been doing art pretty much all my life. I've been painting since like 1980.
Do you have a main medium?
Yeah, I do acrylic on
Acrylic.
canvas, but I also do digital pieces as well. And
Here
like
we
this
go.
one is a combination piece. The center part of it was hand painted, and then afterwards the image was brought into the computer and superimposed the pictures from the fire. So that's my actual fire. That's my Paradise Fire piece.
Right. This is the one I was talking about.
Right.
It's so cool.
Right. So
You got the fire in the background.
yeah.
And then
then
what-
our car is actually
Yeah.
that burned up car that's right next to the big raindrop is actually our car, because our niece found that online, the picture online of our car
no
and the car
way.
that we had followed for hours. But yeah, that's actually our burned up car, because after the fire, they just kind of pushed all of the cars to the side of the road, and so that's actually from that some period of time after the fire.
Did you get your car back, or is it
No,
burnt?
it's totally burned.
It was burned.
It's totally burned
It's
up.
incredible what you guys went through, the trauma and terror
Yes.
that day, and your loss.
Yeah.
But you multiply that by how many times?
Oh yeah, it was
Thousands
of people, man. It was thousands of people, and then there
Tell
were
me.
90 some odd lives lost in the fire as well. So that was really tragic. But we feel blessed though, because look, I'm sitting here with you today
Yeah,
and
what a
stuff,
great
There
talking
you go.
about it.
Have.
God has been good to us, because it brought us out here. We found a house right away that we liked and bought. And stuff. So we were able to kind of get back on our feet pretty fast, and we've been meeting great people since we've been here. We have met the best people. I'm a
Fresno
Bay
people are
Area
great.
kid, but Fresno folks are wonderful. Whoever's out there spreading that junk about Fresno, man, you guys knock it off,
Yes.
because Fresno is wonderful. The people here are wonderful.
What I want to propose is a day off. Like we take one day off in Fresno, because there's so many things to do every single day.
Say there's nothing to do in Fresno. We need to take a day off. There's so many things
That's
to
so
do.
many
right.
things to
That's
do.
right.
Do we have any other paintings?
We do.
Is that yours too?
Yeah, that's mine
Oh,
too.
no way.
That's-
See, you and Linda have something in common.
Yeah, that's Dances with Shadows. I'm
Oh,
a big
my
horse fan
goodness.
too. I've always been a big horse
No
fan
way.
too.
Look at that beautiful horse.
We have a little Native American background in my family and stuff
Okay.
too, so that's why it's called Dances with Shadows. And
Like a Cherokee, Choctaw, kind
it's
of
Chippewa.
Chippewa. Okay.
Yeah. So Yeah, so I just I like to paint a little bit of everything though.
Yeah.
If you come in, you'll see different styles. You know, I try not to be a one-trick pony. You know,
So to speak. But
so to speak. That's right.
I love. Look at this
But
Japanese.
Yeah, that's Flower and Beauty. You know, she's another composite piece. The left-hand side is actually a photograph. The right-hand side is a hand-painted part of it.
I love the way you combine the two.
It's a lot of
And
fun.
this is all acrylic.
Yeah, it's all
So
acrylic.
cool.
Yes, it is. And that's
Well,
Mr. No Name Somebody.
Mr.
Yeah.
He looks like he should be in New Orleans, like, you know, playing the instrument, leaning up against the brick.
Yeah.
You know, like someone on Bourbon Street or something.
Yeah, it was from a black and white photo that I found online.
Oh, really?
And I decided to put my own twist on it. And the reason why I call him Mr. No Name Somebody is because they took the photo of him, but they never got his name. So I just want to remind people and stuff that even though they never got his name, he was still somebody. So that's why he's called
Mr. No Name Somebody.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, so... And
This
one
is really interesting.
Yeah, this is one of my newer pieces too. I call it Latin Dance 3. And the reason why I call it Latin Dance 3 is because I didn't get it quite right for the first two.
Okay.
You know, so
But it's interesting because you almost like have almost like a Japanese looking woman with a fan, and then the Latina lady. And what is in the middle? The
that's
colors
just her,
in the middle.
That's actually just her dress.
The dress, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
So yeah, she had quite an outfit.
I can't begin to imagine how you could paint in that kind of detail.
I know.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's a lot of detail.
And
What's this one about?
This is Frida Kahlo. This is my Frida. I call it Frida the Paint with Glass.
Okay.
Because her life was so fragmented, you know, multifaceted, that I thought that the stained glass field would work with her story, you know, and stuff. So people have painted Frida Kahlo in so many different ways and done different things and stuff. So this is one of my digital pieces that I composed of her.
Very cool.
Thank you.
It almost looks like stained glass. Oh, I remember this one.
Oh,
Tell
yeah.
us about this one. This one is.
Yeah,
This was one of my favorites when I
Yeah.
met you guys.
Well, Futures Past and Present also came from a black and white photograph. And I wanted to remind people and stuff how important education is, you know,
Yes.
for each generation. And she in the color outfit represents one generation, and the kids in the black and white represent a different generation.
Yeah.
And so she's like their future, and they were like somebody else's future generation.
But I like the way you did the color with her. Look at the
Yeah.
red book, and everyone else is black and white.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Byron, we're going to run out of time, but I want to just say, everybody go to M Street Art Gallery Thursday, February 6th from 5 to 8 or so.
That's right. But
Correct.
every art hop, aren't you there every art hop?
Yep.
And the
So,
building's amazing. Hopefully, we'll interview Dale and
Tonya.
Tony.
Tonya.
Tony.
Tonya.
Tonya, excuse me.
That's okay.
They have like doll houses, and he's got Kia in his building who does the art classes.
That's my
559.
girl. Kia.
Oh my God.
Yeah, cool. Kia.
Anything else you want
Kia.
our viewers to know before we're out of time?
Yeah. Before
Just
we
come
go,
see
what
us
else?
and stuff. Oh yeah, and also I wanted to shout out to the Rotary, Cultural Arts Rotary Club.
Okay.
Stuff, because they're also a good reason for me being here. All right.
Jackie Ryle and
Jackie
all those
Ryle
people
and
there.
all of those folks and stuff. Shane
Cool.
and all those guys over there and stuff. And I met
They
Mr.
brought you
Will
here?
Portis,
Yeah.
another fabulous artist over there. So if you get a chance and stuff, join some clubs out here. Get involved. Fresno is the bomb.
Fresno is the bomb.
Okay, so we're out of time. We'll wrap it up.
And you and your wife go to Lucy's.
We will.
We're going there right now. Mike and Athena, we'll see you guys at Lucy's.
Go see Byron next art hop.
Thanks.
Woohoo!